Welcome to Amazing Maths channel. So let's see how to add fractions with different or unlike denominators. So we have two examples here we want to look at. So let's take the first one here. So when you take a look at the denominator, they are not the same. So here is 5 and this one too is 2. So what do we have to do? We have to find a common denominator for the 5 and then 2. And how do you do that? So we have to know the common multiple of 5 and 2. So let's find the common multiples of 5 and 2 here. So we have to find the multiples of 5. So let's take 5. So multiples of 5 is going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, etc. And then let's find that for 2 is going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, etc. Now, when you look through the multiples here, you realize that 10 appears here and 10 also appears here. And that is the least common multiple between 5 and 10. Then that one becomes our LCM, the least common multiple, our LCM. So we are going to rewrite this fraction here for the LCM. So here we're going to have our LCM here will be 10, bring our plus sign, and then our LCM here to will be 10. So the next action that we're going to take is to find out how many times will the 5 go into the 10. So to go into the 10 2 times. So then multiply that 2 by the 3, which is the numerator up there, and that one will give us 6. Similarly, look at how many times will 2 goes into 10, and 2 goes into 10 5 times, and multiply that 5 by the 1, which is the numerator over here, and that one will give us 5. So you can see here that the numerators are 6 and 5, and then we have our common denominator, which is 10. Now 6 plus 5 will give us 11 out of 10. Since this is improper fraction, you can decide to simplify further by writing it as one whole number 1 out of 10. Using the same approach, let's take a closer look at the second example. So here you realize that the denominators are different, or they are not the same. So we have 3 and then 9. So as we did, we're going to find for the multiples of these numbers 3, and then we'll find that for 9. Remember, to find for the multiples, just multiply that number that you want to find its multiples by the natural numbers that we know. So the first one for 3 is going to be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and then for 9 it goes on like this: 9, 18, 27, 36, etc. Now when we look at the two numbers carefully, you realize that the common multiple there is 9 and then 9 over here. So 9, 9. So that becomes our common multiple. So we're going to have here over 9, and then here also over 9, and then we bring in our plus sign. Now we ask ourselves, how many times will the 3 go into 9? It will go into it 3 times, and multiply the 3 by the numerator 2. That will give us 6. And then how many times the 9 here goes into this 9? Go into it once. And then 1 times 5 will give us 5. So at this stage, they all have the same denominator. So we write it as such. And then we add the powers. 6 plus 5, which will give us 11 out of 9. Remember, this one too is an improper fraction, so you can decide to write it as one whole number 2 out of 9. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our channel for more amazing maths concepts.